What's up guys, welcome back to the Ace of Plays channel, where the only thing worse than the lighting is my hair. As you can see, I am not where I've been usually sitting in these past few videos. We worked things out in the bedroom. We moved the bed, and honestly, the bed placement is better now. And I can now fit my desk in here, so woohoo. I'm in the bedroom now. As I just now started talking, I heard that there's a little bit of a reverb, but hopefully, you know, that shouldn't be too bad. It's not like super echoey. It's just different, you know, smaller room, I guess. But what's nice is that I now mostly have only this plain white wall behind me. I feel like that's more suitable as a neutral background as opposed to the entire living room. But hey. So this is probably where I'm going to be stuck for the duration of however long we live here. Which is hopefully for a long time, because the place is great. I did some internet connection tests, because the internet has seemed worse in here, but the tests were very, very positive. No COVID. And hopefully, you know, Gwent isn't the most demanding thing to play online, so hopefully we'll be alright when we try Wild Hunt Vampires. So I've gotten to a point now where I feel comfortable recycling old decks that I've already featured. You know, Vampires, it's been over 2 months. I mean, actually, I think it was like around 62 days, maybe a couple of days more, but that's basically exactly 2 months. And I thought, you know what, I want to play Vampires. I want to bring it back. Crimson Curse got a rework. Seems pretty good now. So I took the list that I had, put in some new stuff, and I honestly don't remember the train of thought that led me to this, but I started thinking, maybe we can put Wild Hunt in this. So I did. No, I have no idea if this is going to be good. This is going to be a way more experimental style video. Way more than my last few have been, because my last few have been like some net decks, some already proven decks. This is very much out of nowhere for me. And so for Vampires, we of course have Blood Scent. If you remember from my first Wild Hunt video, one thing I said was there's not really a leader for it. So I ended up using Death's Shadow, but one, it's kind of boring. I was never happy with that choice, but it was kind of the best thing to do. And two, whoops, we're losing that leader next month, so. But Blood Scent is a decent leader, but you know, in order to fully utilize it, you need at least, you know, some vampires, right? Oriana, of course, being the one that benefits from it the most. And Oriana also benefits from the new Crimson Curse, which will, for 5 turns, keep applying bleeds. If everything is bleeding, you know, damage by 2, which is still good. And we get 2 Ekimara, so that's an extra 2 bleed from Oriana's deploy. Seems pretty good. What else do we have in terms of vampires? We have Queen of the Night. You know, just a Purify. I can play for decent value with the bleeding 4. Gale, just because it's a card that I really always want to play. I think it's one of the cooler cards, especially within this faction. And I want to play it. I'm going to play it. And Plumard and Bruxa, 2 vampires that are just really good on their own. Especially Bruxa is in most monster decks anyway. But at least here, she makes even further sense, which is something I like. It's more thematic, and I like that. As far as Wild Hunt goes, we of course have Oberon. We do have Devotion in this. I think that's what mainly led me to mixing Wild Hunt into this, is because I got closer and closer to having Devotion, and I figured, you know what? Let's go all in on that Devotion. Now, you don't need Devotion for Oberon to be good. I mean, just look at any monster deck. AKA, look at the Ethereal deck. You know, it has a random Oberon in the top end. No synergy, no devotion. just because evolving cards are just point slammy. Whew. But we have him for that reason, and also it's actually slightly thematic. Like, we have Devotion, we're gonna get the Wild Hunt engine, and we actually have at least some Wild Hunt cards to play. We have Eredin, who definitely doesn't do much besides being raw points. I mean, that's kind of where Wild Hunt has fallen into, right? Oberon is just raw points. Eredin is raw points. Winter Queen. I mean, it's a more interesting card than, you know, just slap at a bunch of points. We do have a couple of Red Riders. Like, the thing is, Ardgaith, not even a good card, so we're just playing Crimson Curse instead. Red Riders is more than enough to get Winter Queen out. Gils will tutor either Red Riders or Naglfar, so, you know, he shouldn't brick. Hopefully. The Phantom is just a good card. It fit in with the provisions. Wild Hunt Bruiser, of course, is very good. Very good card. 5 for 5 with movement. If we have Frost down on the other row, then it's a 7 for 5. It's brilliant. Big body for Thrive triggers. Ennial Conqueror. Not a big fan of this card, but I can't argue that it is good when you have Devotion and you can just slap it down. So that's the Wild Hunt deal. Now the only thing I'm worried about is that in order to fit both of these archetypes together, I had to take out like the whole big boy package with Igern, Goliath, Osrol, that stuff. I don't mind doing that because I think I'm really tired of seeing those specific cards in every monster deck ever. I mean, they're there because they're the best option, so obviously I have hampered myself. I hate my hair. I have hampered myself a little bit by taking them out. Oh god, it's tickling me. But, you know, the vampire cards that we have decided to put in here, I have decided, I'm not going to blame you. I'm not going to drag you into this. But they're pretty decent cards. They can play for good value. Not as point slammy, but still very point worthy. And the Beast, because it's a good card. Got him. I am very interested to see how this does. I mean, it's probably not going to be able to compete very well with anything else Monsters is currently doing. I think Ethereal's bullshit is just too much. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I would love nothing more for this deck to be at least remotely playable. Like, if this can hit tier 3, oh my god. And we're gonna get to test it against the most repulsive, disgusting deck. Not because of the ethereal abuse, although that doesn't help. But it's such an obvious net deck with the One-Eyed Betsy and that stuff. It's just, it's such a repulsive list. I hate having to look at it. Ugh. Okay, as long as it's not my connection, because I'm a little bit concerned about my connection. But if my connection is fine, then I can win. You know what? I would love this free win, because I am tired of playing against this deck. I actually thought about playing that deck for this video, just to rant about it while I played it. But I realized I wouldn't really be having fun. But Ethereal and Renew for Ethereal, like, already there's stuff you really don't want to see in your game now, is there? And the random Oberon on top, no Devotion, no Wild Hunt synergy, just for point slam. Got him. Alright, that's what you get for net decking that crap. Alright, 100% win rate. Good feeling when you're trying out a homebrew. I like it. And the One-Eyed Betsy. The one-eyed Betsy. Why? I mean, it's Stunning Blow on a stick. It used to be worse Stunning Blow on a stick. Now it's just Stunning Blow on a stick. Which is pretty good. It is pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking while we're not playing, because then I have to leave it in, and that's the whole deal. I'll see you when the match begins, alright? Drink water. Alright.
Blood washes away all shame.
It's gonna be Mr. Just Got Nerfed. Well, even though it just got nerfed, it's still a very optimized, solidified list versus this. And we don't have much removal. Do we have any removal? Yes. It's actually not worth it to try to establish Frost first. I think it would be the exact same amount of points. Because I wouldn't get 2 damage on him because of the armor. Oh, but he... No, that's not how that works. The bruiser is not what would have been hit, it's the other guy. Makes me kind of wish I didn't mulligan the second one, huh? Well, here I go. Good. That seems fair. Well, luckily I have a lot of armor, so that doesn't do too much. Do we go for the frost here? I mean, we get terrible frost targets. I mean, the real question is, do we want to even commit Winter Queen this round? I mean, if we're going to lose this round anyway, she's great to save. So yeah, we could just try to save it. But we're doing alright, like, it's fairly early in the round still, so this lack of tempo isn't not gonna do us too much bad. Oh man. Oh man. At 5, it still dodges Stunning Blow. And if it gets Giga Scorpion out of him, you know, it's not that good of a get, because this is the best Giga Scorpion target in our deck, so. This larva has really taken a beating. See, I'm really wondering about Oriana. No, it can't be right to play her this round. That seems wrong. Seems wrong. The thing about Frost is we would have to play it now. I don't have dominance. No, I'm overcommitting. Like, ugh. If he doesn't pass now, I think I have to. Oh, he's getting ready for it, though. He's getting ready for it. Ooh, my cards are so committal. I don't like that. I don't like it. Do we get out? Let's pretend like it's the right thing to do. It's not gonna be. I mean, I could have done it, but it would have required 2 cards, or committing Winter Queen, which I'm honestly not comfortable with. Alright. Mr. Stunning Blow target himself? Oh my god, that's gonna hurt. Huh. That's interesting. That is interesting. That's his counter to our defender. If we can... If we can get rid of that, then Cave Troll is almost... I mean, he still has Champion's Charge. Well, then he's already spent Champion's Charge, which pretty much, you know, with a good setup, maybe the only thing that can kill Oriana. So, either way, it kind of works. He's played pretty nicely into a double frost here. I think we needed to counter the bleed. Both rows for 2. We get this. All right. Okay, he is going for it. Alright, Grimmist staying safe there. Staying safe. Bleeding for 3 turns. Ugh. I think we need Oriana. Which is why I don't know. Okay, it did matter, but if we need Oriana, you put that in the back, dude. All right, he didn't want the death blow, which means he's not getting anything too big. Wait. Did it go back up to 8 minimum? Oh, Bloodthirst 3 always triggered the death blow. That's something you never even care about, so why? Let's see, he committed leader, so I can too. I can get a big Orion, which he can just Morkvarg. You can just Morkvarg it. Even if he cuts Stunning Blow for Gutting Slash, it still kills Phantom because he's got Bloodthirst, so... I think Phantom is just going to have to be played and then we use his order. I mean, at this point, like, it's the same value. Okay. Well, we're getting all the good cards out of him. don't want this to get... I don't know. It'll get Morkvarg, but then it'll get Morkvarged again. I mean, then it'll boost itself up again. And who knows? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he decides to pass. All right. Yeah, that's huge. And he's just gonna Mork. Oh my god. Is this really happening? I don't have dominance, so this sucks. This is way too late. I would want that. I can... Please. No! Shit. Oh, here comes the loss. Alright, he... Oh, just wild boar. Okay. Let's see, we'll boost by 3, he will lose 3. So he'll go down to 31, I'll go up to 22. $31.22. Yeah, Phantom doesn't do it, so we need Oberon.
Who made it yours?
Alright. Well, we got leader and most of his best cards out of him, and we keep our card advantage. Now we just have to dodge a lot of cards. I'll have Crimson Curse. Yes, thank you. Oh god. I mean, that's the best we can do, right? Yes. Oh, that's right. I go first. I go first. This gets Stunning Blowed so hard.
King Oberon, Chandelier.
Please play something that Crimson Curse will do well on.
Worry not. We'll tend your ankle biters too.
Oh, you ass. Are you kidding me? He can't have kept a stunning blow, right? I don't think he kept a stunning blow. No.
Women, children, elders. He spared none.
You die already. Or need I kill you again?
Aw, that was a sick one of those too. Crimson Curse didn't even do anything. It was 5 points. We did win though. I mean, I guess, given the cards that he had presented there, the biggest danger for us was getting 2-0'd. Of course, if he had Morkvarg, he would have been done for. They never seem to have it in. Did they take it out? Oh no. You again. No. Lippy. Well, you know what? Long round 3 against this. If our stuff sticks, could be good. Ooh. Do we want double Andragus? Yeah, sure. The problem is, this deck almost always has random ignis. Like it's so consistent that it's pretty much a core card for the deck. Yes. Alright, so the thing is, there's no way in hell we're getting this round, right? He's respecting the lack of I mean the lack of consistency, the heavy amount of bricks. He is respecting it. But in return, I don't respect him. Not because of that, but just because he's playing this. Because there's literally 0% chance. I was gonna say there's literally 0% chance that this is not Serial Lippy, because nobody besides me and some lovely people on my Discord, nobody uses Ursan Ritual for anything besides this shit. It's pretty disgusting. And I honestly don't know how to deal with it. I hate it so much. Ah, Skellige, how they ruined you. How they made you the shittiest deck in the world. City's faction, I mean, with the most bullshit. Can I take it in 3 cards? I should be able to take it in 3 cards. And that's all I need. But of course now we're gonna see a Champion of Svalbard. Oh, he did the thing. Okay, what's it gonna take for me to win this now? Let's see, I'm gonna get nothing more there unless I... Okay, I'm gonna get 2 more points from this. He's gonna play this. So that's 9, 10, 11. $15. I worry so about my math that I'm just gonna do that. Okay, I would have been 1 point ahead even without the... No, wait, no, that was 2 bleeds. So the bleeding was necessary, I think. We can hope. Well, we have cards. We have cards. We have good cards. We have round 3, long round 3 with Winter Queen. Hopefully Oberon. Hopefully Eridin. Alright, alright. Alright. For some reason I have hope. And that scares me. Because hope causes disappointment. And there's Oberon. Okay, so we just need to mulligan this and this. Naglfar is gonna guarantee us one of these. Which one do we want? I think Eridan. Because the only big boy worth killing with this is gonna be Champion of Svalbard, but you know, we can't really damage him down because then he's just gonna heal himself. And that's gonna be bad. I like those animations though. That's good. That's good. I like it. Alright, I mean, where do we begin? Where do we begin? I mean, he's really gonna block the frost on the back row too. Why? Why? Just Oberon? No. I mean, he has shown that he's playing both. Oh no. I only remember the Gutting Slash. I am such an idiot. I really do hate myself, that's for sure. Okay, well, I mean, if we can bait him into using that at some point, then at least he won't be tanking so much stuff. Alright, that's not quite what I was looking for there. I'll admit that. This doesn't automatically go for the tallest one though, so this is going to be fine, but of course we want Winter Queen out. And right now that's worth literally nothing. So we're going to just try to play the defender. Do they run Grimmist? Usually no. Oh, the Igni though. I so fear the Igni. Like normally, you know, we refer to it as a random Igni, because it's just like, oh, out of nowhere, he's playing Igni. Of course, he's playing Igni. But this is the one deck where it's not a random Igni. It's not a random Igni. It's just an Igni. We're gonna play this. And then next turn, I think we can just drop Oriana. I think. She's gonna get Ignite though. See, 3 more turns of this, and then we Frost for 2 turns. We can hopefully go for a Frost on the melee row earlier, because we have a little bit more Frost than we want. But he's definitely gonna have to start playing on the melee row soon, starting now. All right, very good.
I came, I saw, I conquered. Again.
Ooh. I mean, we don't want to move anything out, right? And we know we're gonna get Frost value on melee, because he's gonna have to start playing there. Just please don't have that Igni. Please, in your heart, Vano 5555. Beautiful number, beautiful name, and you're a witch That is so awesome. You know, we're playing the Witcher card game, but it should be called Vano 555, the Witch card game. Am I right? So just please find it in your heart to not have that Igni. It would just be very nice for me if you didn't have that Igni. It would be so nice for me. Oh. Oh. But hey. Now that ain't cool. That ain't cool. I lost my dominance too. What the hell is this? God, I hate this now. I hate this. Oh, we didn't get her out first. Oh no, but you know what? This is a pretty decent play, at least. Oh no, and we're gonna have to play this, and it's not gonna be good, and it's So I messed up a little bit. Well, at least he had a bad card there.
My ice will pierce both your hearts and minds.
I hate that he just has that heal. Okay, he did it now at least, so... But now just comes the unbeatable play. Like, would Oriana even have fixed this? This instant 20-point lead that he had? Would it have helped?
Be not afraid. This alone will help.
I lost my shirt. Bone talisman, Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess props for playing that. I mean, in a deck like this, that card makes sense. I haven't GG'd this shit deck in months because it is such terrible game design. And it's just CWR, please. Why did you do this to Ceres? Why did you make her the biggest whore in the game? She's a queen. Don't mind me. I'm just trying a homebrew deck. I'm just trying out my new homebrew deck. I'm just trying to make entertaining content for a dwindling community that is constantly getting sick and tired of this shit. Oh, but don't mind me. Don't. No. Oh, for frick's sake, huh? It's a good hand, though. Is it a bit too much, maybe? Is it a bit too much, maybe? Do we maybe just mulligan this? Yes? Oh, I didn't want that. I don't know. Now I'm never going to draw it again. That's the beautiful thing. Never. Ever. Again. How do you like that? How do you like that for a proactive play? Come on, X space cake. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sassy Ace is in the building. Why do you have Veil? It's such a unnecessary thing to put on that card. You know what? Stunning blow me, bruh. Take it like a man. Alright, you gotta shake this off. Come on, dude. Spray it off. Spray it off. You know, let's do this. Let's do this right. That is good stuff. I can barely feel it over all the sweat. In the summertime when the weather is hot. Well, now we can start bleeding. Huh, bleeding in round 1? Haste, what are you talking about? You guys are so funny. I'm not in the mood for your jokes right now, okay? I'm on like a spree of playing against the biggest shit in the game. Ah, that's nice. I can appreciate that inclusion. But Jesus flipping Christ. You're playing such a disgusting deck. The nerfs didn't, you know. Most of the nerfs were fair. I'll give them that. Fair nerfs. You know, putting Herald to 5 power, that's just missing the problem completely. But the other changes, good. That's the right direction. You're doing great. You're balancing your game for the first time in 2 years. But you still didn't touch the bronzes now, did you? You still didn't touch the bronzes. Well, you know, Ankret Blacksmith. Fair enough. Good change. Skijal. Don't mind if I cajon't. I've been listening to so many memes with that song. That's why it's on my mind. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. We get this. Then we start knocking him down. Now he's within kill range of Phantom. I'd say we pretty much got this. Or we just win the round. Okay, now, how does one beat this deck with this deck? This very established meta deck that is good in pretty much any circumstance versus my homebrew that I still have no idea how to play. Very good, yes. I mean, step 1, draw good cards. Yes, we're doing that. We are doing that. I mean, they don't run random ignis. They usually run Devotion. Because in their deck, it's good. So, Oriana. Champion's Charge. Champion's Charge. Alright, can you hook me up with a Defender? No. He hasn't even played a long ship. You haven't even been able to move a long ship. Long round, short round, long round, short round. I mean, I only need like a 5-card round. Yeah, let's stick with that. Well, more than 5. 6? 6, maybe? Burning bitch! More like it. Yes, dead. Let us keep generating cards. Ah, yes.
Your skull will make a fine tanker.
Nothing rivals their hair, so silky.
I mean, so far so good on the whole. still being able to get my card back thing. Yes.
Blow the horn. Clang the gong.
We can move it, but that's about it. We can also do this. We're gonna lose a turn, but we're gonna get
Only the pure whiteness.
a bigger
All else disgusts me.
bruiser move. 1 point. And 1 point here. Which kind of makes up for losing 1 turn of frost, you know what I'm saying? Everything I do is well thought out. Especially when I build my decks, you know. I see archetypes that go so naturally well together, and I just make it happen. What? What's going on? What you doing? Are you one of those guys? I mean, that's even better. That's even better. We got leader. We got leader. Let's see, we got leader and we can get our card back. Now, last play Oriana, like after Blood Moon having applied a bunch, and we use our leader so that there's still 1 bleeding left. But then we lose bleeding value just in order to gain Oriana value. I see a potential downside to that. But of course we do excuse me, we do also want to kind of play around the Morkrog that they never seem to have after all, but it's still very much a threat. No, not now. Yes. And we get Crimson Curse off of the Naglfar. It's pretty good. We may see a call it? Champion's Charge onto our defender. That would make Oriana's survival a little bit more certain. All in all, though, I will say that this matchup is consistently disgusting from turn 1 to turn 16. Ah, yes.
Worry not. We'll tend your ankle biters too.
Both have Veil. They both have Veil. You know, when people said, ooh, vampire decks really got nerfed by all this Veil, you know, I chose not to believe them. You know, I decided, you know what? Is it really? It's not that bad. Not that many units have Veil. Huh. I mean, I can purify one of them, but what good is that? I mean, it's pretty good. I'm just gonna play this. I mean, if he commits more in the back, especially more that doesn't have Veil, then we're looking okay. Okay. Well, he's still up to 6. Hey. At least Crimson Curse has that extra stipulation where, you know, if it already has bleeding, it damages by 2 instead, so it's not like we lose a shit ton of value by there being few units to get bleeding. You know, I kind of think we just not misplay, but last play this. I just don't want it to get champions charged. God, I really don't know how to play this, do I? That's fine. Alright. Actually playing the Rupture dude. I like it. Alright. Just to get value from most of this. And then... I am born with it, like Maybelline? Maybe he's born with it. I know it's shit, but it had to happen. Okay, he's gonna die now. This veil. If it hadn't been for this veil, like imagine the things we could have done. Imagine. Three points. 3 points. Play something else, please, for FFS. I don't know why I'm trying to censor myself. Like, there are no kids watching this. Because kids have better things to do with their youth. Oh man. Like it's recording sessions like this where I don't really know what to do. But I'm gonna upload this because I really desperately want suggestions for the deck. If you have it, I mean, it's just you can't play. You can't play bleeding. When the top meta deck, half their units just have Veil for some godforsaken reason. I mean, it's not even half. It's 2, and 1 is a bronze, so it's 3. And they bring it back, so it's 16. But that really screwed us. That whole Veil thing really screwed us. I mean, honestly, I should have gone into a longer round. Turns out he didn't have Champion's Charge, so, you know, playing Oriana earlier would have been perfectly fine. I mean, you can't know that. When they have a 7 provision destroy any fucking thing you want, you can't just play big win conditions. Like, you have to... I don't know. Like, I feel abused. Like, I feel like I've been abused today. And you guys are gonna get to see it. Please don't be an hour long. 57 minutes. I mean, it's cool. Like, I like it. I like the look of it. It has stuff. It has some strong cards. It has some cool themes. But oh my god. thank you so much for watching this video. You know, I'm gonna have to go. Like, I have to recover from this. I hope you got some form of enjoyment out of it, be it you don't like me and you therefore like seeing me suffer, or you at least found the deck interesting, or you're one of those people who love to see me complain about stuff. There was a lot of complaining in this one. And you know what? I had every right to. Wow. This game is going straight to shit, isn't it? I mean, I'll see what I can do, but I mean, you know, I can't save the game. But I can at least have a nice beard, a soothing voice, and say dumb shit on a video that people can enjoy. Maybe. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope to see you again soon. And until then, have a good one. Bye. My arm literally was like sticking to the table because it's so hot in here. And my entire body is drenched. Well, not drenched. You know what? Not drenched. That's disgusting and also not true. But there's like this consistent layer of clamminess. You don't want to hear that. Go. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Clamminess. It's a real problem.